Howdy, this is Critic Running, back again with an arena cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I cover round 1 results for the Sunspot and Cyclops arena, then jump into some round 2 predictions. So first the results. So we had a all-time high, well maybe all-time high, or I should say all-time low. I don't actually have that number to say it's all-time low, but we've definitely this 5-star feature arena number at 26.5 million for Sunspot's definitely one of the lowest numbers we've seen for a new champ, especially one as good as Sunspot, not stop, but spot for some time. I'm not going to compare him to Namor because Namor definitely has some more capability, especially on the regen side, so for survivability, etc. But definitely Sunspot's a decent champ, so this is a really low number for him from a first round cutoff perspective anyway. But then when we look at the 4-star feature and the 4-star basic arena results, those numbers are very similar like arenas, so it's not a big shock that we see these numbers. So comparing these results to my predictions based off of the way I just kind of review those, you can probably get the idea of how those numbers compare to my predictions. No big shocker, that 5-star feature number is way off from my prediction, so was way off on that one. But when it comes to the 4-star feature and 4-star basic arenas, those numbers were pretty much right in track, right within that 5 to 10% range that I try to get into, so decent predictions. So now that I've taken a look at the actuals and my predictions from round 1, let's take a look at some trends to get an idea of what might happen in round 2. Starting first with the 5-star feature. So for the most part, other than Human Torch, every new champ in the 5-star feature arena had a higher second round than first round. So, and I think that's definitely going to be the case with Sunspot, given he had such a low first round. So the number, the true kind of, guess here, if you will, or prediction is how high is high. And based off of some input that folks in the community were sharing who did get Sunspot in the first round, but just barely made the cutoff, indicated that they were in the 50 million range. So while the actual cutoff, there was a few folks that got them, under 30 million, it seems like most folks went over 50 million to get Sunspot. So definitely something to consider, especially when you can see that other new champs in the 5-star feature arena definitely went up in the second round, even when they had 50 million plus for their first round cutoff. Now for the 4-star feature, it's a little bit more hit and miss. Human Torch went up, Ronin went down, Invisible Woman went up, Stealth Suit Spider-Man went down in terms of comparing round 1 to round 2. The only thing that we could look at to maybe get a sense of what's the difference, Ronin and Stealth Suit Spider-Man actually had a cutoff higher than 12 million, where they had the decrease in the second round, whereas in both is the case for Human Torch and Invisible Woman, they were under 12 million and they had an increase. So as you saw here, Sunspot, while he is under 12 million, he isn't significantly under 12 million. So my guess is that number is probably going to be pretty similar to what we've seen between round 1 and round 2. Then for the 4-star basic arena, what we typically see round 2 is higher, but not very, but just marginally higher. Nothing significant different between round 1 and round 2. And with the 3-star feature arena, typically round 2 is lower than round 1. So based off of these trends, here are my thoughts for the round 2 predictions for the veterans bracket, meaning your account's been open for over 60 days. I think we're looking at 54 million for the 5-star feature Sunspot. I think we're looking at 12 million for the 4-star feature Sunspot, 1.65 million for the 4-star basic Cyclops, and 1.2 million for the 3-star feature Sunspot. Now, as you know, these predictions I just try to get within 5 to 10%, so I always like to give a grind target to give yourself a little buffer, just in case the unexpected happens, especially on the higher side, higher than what we typically see. So I'd go at least to 56, maybe even 58 million if you don't want to miss out on Sunspot, the 5-star feature. Again, there are folks that reported in round 1 being close to the cutoff, but being close to 50 million. So it's probably just those last couple that fell under 40, even 30 million as we saw here. So it's really going to be that 50 million number, probably where folks are going to go to in the second round. Then I think we're looking at 12.5 million for the 4-star feature Sunspot, 1.8 million for the 4-star basic Cyclops, and 1.3 million for the 3-star feature Sunspot. These are the numbers. If you get into these ranges, you should be good to get that champ in the second round. Now, both these grind targets and predictions, again, are for the veterans bracket. When it comes to the earlier brackets, there's just not a lot of data out there. I just get some anecdotal information from time to time for folks in the community. And thank you to the folks who do take the time to let me know your results in these earlier brackets, as it's really the only way for me to get an idea of what might be going on. There's a lot of volatility in these brackets. People move from bracket to bracket, week to week, day to day kind of thing. So, well, not every day somebody's moving their account, but you know what I'm saying. Every day somebody's account is likely moving between these brackets, so kind of keep that in mind. These are definitely guesstimate, rough ballpark numbers to kind of go after. And I always say with these arenas, keep on grinding through those milestones. If you grind through, at least you'll be able to get the milestone rewards, which for a progressing account are always valuable. So anyway, with all that being said, for the beginners bracket, 3-star feature, I think we're looking at 245. 4-star basic around 600,000. 4-star feature 1.4 million. Intermediate bracket, I think at the 3-star feature, we're looking at 525. 4-star basic 800,000, and the 4-star feature 1.4 million. So anyway, these are my thoughts for round 2 of the Sunspot and Cyclops arenas. If you have a difference of opinion or have any questions, throw it on down in the comment section. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. If you like this video or find the information useful, I'd really appreciate if you click that thumbs up button, as it really helps out the channel. If you like this and other videos I have on the channel I haven't yet subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.